Hi, my name is Said. I'm from group number one, and I'm going to do the presentation on behalf of my team, one part of it at least. Okay, customers' pain. This is our assumption that more and more people are working from home due to pandemic, and they are more inclined to spend more time at home and think about decoration their homes and their offices because of they've got more time at their hands and they spend more time in the same vicinity. So people want engaging and energizing places. The reason I said is this assumption, but it's also been validated by our surveys, which we'll show later. So the next slide is basically problem, solution. Current displays are high energy, high cost, powered from main, lack of well integrated smart posters, not enough option in digital or display technology, such as there's only one, like the primary one is LCD, lack of natural light, and it's affecting individuals' health. None of them have got that feature. So our solution is basically low energy and environmentally friendly displays, battery powered, well integrated ecosystem with launch of app, desktop app, and we will have an ecosystem where the customer could interact with the artist and make purchases. So that will bring them together. And also we have multiple choice of displays with different features. So from low end to very high end. So we'll cover the whole spectrum. And one of them important feature is a smart LED feature. The next slide is basically our product, which will describe a bit more in detail. It's called Smart Wall at the moment. A wall-mounted e-ink display with app. It's got long battery life. Single charge can last up to months. There has been tests been done which a e-ink display can last up to a year, so that is possible. It's ultra portable, lightweight, low to high price range choices, environmentally friendly e-ink display technology, socially sustainable, which helps improves mental health, well-being due to the use of LED lights and arts. We adhere to environmental sustainability by using low energy and low carbon footprint materials. It's got smart wake sleep LED technology. It's got integration with the current home systems such as Amazon Echo, Google Home, Siri, etc. It's kind to eyes, it doesn't emit blue light, and it mimics real art. That's for me. That's it from me, but I'll also like to mention our honorable team members who some of them have made it here. They'll do the presentation and some of them are. So Alex is the shaper, chief executive officer. Becky is team worker, chief financial officer. Ben is monitor slash evaluator, chief operating officer. Nigel is implementer, chief sales officer. Myself, I am the plant and chief technology officer. And Shiji is completer or finisher. These are taken from the Belbin team test. So thank you very much for listening and thank you for your time. Bye.
In this section, our market analysis is presented. First of all, we've identified our target market, who will be tech-savvy young professionals who have generally started working from home or due to the recent COVID-19 pandemic. They'll also be focused on well-being and wanting to have natural daylight in their home or office spaces. We're also going to target fans of art and wall decoration in general who maybe put a post on their wall and who want to be able to customize these posters and constantly change their bedrooms or living rooms. We have potential future market growth in terms of different market segments of children or younger people, and this is as the technology gets cheaper, it will become more accessible to them. In terms of the global art and collectibles market, we've determined the market segment of decorative wall art to be our key targeted market segment. And in terms of demographics, we've got Generation X and Millennials being the people who can afford to and will want to buy our product. We've done a top-down market sizing for the online decorative art market, finding a total value of $578 million per year. This is deemed more appropriate than a bottom-up method, as our product is new and there are few existing competitors in the sector already. In terms of future trends, we've got more people working from home, so wanting to redecorate their home environment and give it some more energy. We want sustainability, so focus on lower power consumption of our device, and also social sustainability, so well-being and wellness, and also cheaper technology. In terms of competition, Smartwall outperforms all other competitors in terms of price and functionality. Smart TVs, such as the Samsung Frame, are expensive solutions that are very usable. However, they're very expensive and also have to be plugged into a socket and don't have the kind to eyes technology of e-paper. LCD displays, such as the mural canvas, are very similar to Smartwall, except for the fact they aren't kind to eyes and also have to be plugged into a socket and are slightly more expensive. Other e-paper alternatives offered by companies such as e-ink are currently just the e-paper screen technology itself without the functionality of the app-controlled system and being able to buy art from Instagram artists. So we're adding that functionality. So overall, we have found an area of the market where we found a gap, and we have these USPs that differentiate us from the current product offering. In terms of testing and validation, we reached out on Instagram to some artists and photographers. This is an example of one who also they'd be interested in promoting that and selling their art through our platform, which would be a revenue stream. We also ran a Facebook advert, which allows us to identify our target demographics. As you can see, people working from home, tech lovers and art lovers were the key market segments, and this is how we determined our target market. We also ran a consumer survey, and they first detailed what they liked and didn't like about the product. We kept what they liked and pivoted slightly on what they didn't like. For example, we've made the device battery powered and not plugged into a socket, and also we want to make it easily mountable. And we found out that our target demographic, who are Generation X and Millennials, would pay about £100, £150, which has informed our target RRP of the product, as well as the cost of the technology. And so we've taken these customer survey results and used it to inform our financial model. Lastly, in terms of distributors, we spoke to Appliance Online and Amazon. They're both interested in distributing our product. And this shows that we could reach millions of customers easily, especially with initiatives such as the Amazon Promise, where they will make their products available to their Prime users, allowing us to easily distribute and sell our product.
We now move on to the financing and growth strategy portion of our business. Based on the survey responses from our target customer, the majority are willing to pay between £100 and £150 for our product. As a company, we hope to achieve a gross profit margin of 18%. However, as Colour e-ink is an emerging technology, it is currently quite expensive, and to maintain these margins today, we would have to sell at a retail price of £210. This would drastically decrease our market share and was deemed unacceptable. We will require, therefore, investment for a research and development period prior to sales to reduce the cost of Colour e-ink technology and refine our product. Based on similar technologies, such as OLED screens, we believe that drop in cost of e-ink technology per year will be around 30%. This means that we will require a development period of about 2 years to enable us to sell our product in a price range that the customers can pay. In the research stage, we will need £200,000 to cover salaries, R&D costs, rent for offices, assembly plants and warehouses. We intend to raise £285,000. This is in order for there to be a buffer zone for any unforeseen circumstances that arise. In the bottom left, there is a diagram that breaks down where this funding is coming from, with the majority coming from angel investors. For the £200,000 seed investment these angel investors will provide, we will release 20% of our equity and believe that within 5 years that their money will be quadrupled. The other sources we will use to fund money will be from Kickstarters and grants, donations and crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is essential, and due to the high interest from the surveys and interviews, we think very promising. The bottom right diagram shows the key milestones for the funding process. We will start in year 1 with Kickstarter, grant and donations and use this money to develop a prototype. This prototype will then be used to pitch to an angel investor in order to procure more money. This further investment will be used to finalise our product, and therefore we will then pitch our finalised idea in a second round of angel investment. We hope to use this money then to market and advertise our idea for release of the first generation in year 3. We hope to procure more money thereafter to help us develop and grow our business. Our strategy looks at market penetration, market development, product development and diversification, with the key details of how we'll achieve each outlined on the table on the left. The key highlights are that we'll be a platform for Instagram artists and photographers to display their work. This will enable us to create a second revenue stream other than just selling our product. We will expand our product range to include different sizes in the second generation. We will continue to update new features, including colour and light therapy, incorporate AI virtual assistant as well. We intend to expand our target market into schools and offices for notice boards. We calculate that with funding and growth strategies in place, our profit loss over the next 5 years looks like the graph shown, with losses in the research stage followed by a large increase thereafter.